Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's wonderful to be with you at Newman Lumen this morning. This is my first Newman Lumen back since November. We started the year last week with Lucy Sneeder, director of the Ripple Conference, speaking. I was away at another conference. So it's really and truly a good and joyful thing to be with y'all today. I know we have several folks who are running in from staff updates, so thank you to y'all for making it. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a few more trickling in during our time together today, so just wanted to put that on your radar so no one's caught off guard if we've got people walking in or out. Today, we are glad to welcome Alli Brandon from the class of actually 27, right? We had a little bit of a typo, but Alli Brandon from the class of 27 to perform some music for us. Alli is an elementary education major from Michigan. She's a teaching fellow as well as a member of the Fire of the Carolinas marching band. She works at the CFL and is a member of Leaf and Music for Dementia. I just had the opportunity to spend a week in New Mexico with Alli on a fake break service trip and got to hear her play and sing then. So I know that we're in for a real treat this morning. So help me to welcome Alli Brandon.
I'm burning up, oh my. Keep running for the sea, but the weather's dry, oh my. Every word I say is killing, but the smoke clears when you're around. Start burning down. This house is my name, like an energy, oh my. Sneaking away where my ghosts all used to be, oh my. There's still cobwebs in the corners and the backyard's full of balls. Won't you stay with me, my darling, when this house don't feel like home, when this house don't feel like home. Ashes, dust to dust. The devil's after both of us, so lay my curses all to rest. Make a mercy out of me. This tired old machine, it's a rumbling, oh my. Singing songs to the secrets behind my eyes, oh my. All my aching bones are trembling, and I may fall apart. Won't you stay with me, my darling, when the war starts? Thank you.
As well this morning, we are so lucky to welcome Vanessa Truelove from the MHE class of 2024 to speak for us. Vanessa, before they were at Elon, was at Concordia College. I know that because my grandparents went to Concordia College, so fun little thing we share in common there. In the fall, Vanessa spent some time here with us in the Truett Center, which was a real gift, but their actual day job is that they are a graduate apprentice and learning assistant in the LGBTQIA Center. Vanessa aspires to the position of university president one day, but for now is content with enjoying the simple life with their cat Edison, and working some evenings at the Root. Vanessa, I'm happy to write that letter of recommendation for you whenever the day comes, so let me know. Please help me to welcome Vanessa Truelove.
Hello. This year, we've listened to countless individuals stand at this lectern and regale us with stories about the meaningful relationships they've built in their lives and how those relationships have played an integral part in shaping who they are today. These stories have been beautiful and meaningful, and I'm so thankful to each and every person for sharing a piece of themselves with me. In writing my Newman Lumen speech for today, I reflected on the stories I've heard and the joy and sadness people have expressed about what it meant to share their life with another human being. I tried desperately to come up with my own version of these stories, to identify a single human being in my life who helped shape the person I am today. But every time, I came up blank. For today's Newman Lumen, I decided that I needed to do something different, because my story is not one of a path forged with the help of others. To be authentic to my own experience, I need to explain what the word relationship has meant to me for 26, almost 27 years of my life. Growing up as the good child in my home has warped my understanding of what it means to be in relationship with another human. I internalized young the message that to not have needs was good. And unfortunately, this understanding has since plagued any connection I've made. You see, for someone who learned that I was the only person I could consistently rely on to fulfill my needs, the concept of relationship exists in a whole different dimension. To make a connection with another human being, there often exists a need that another person can fill. And for someone who learned that they are the only one who can fill their needs, you tend to enter into every relationship with the understanding that it could only ever be one-sided. I've always been the kind of friend that would drop everything to help someone, and at the same time could never imagine asking for help from someone else. I've been emotionally guarded and unable to open up. Admittedly, this is partially due to the fact that I didn't come from the easiest or the happiest of backgrounds, and people generally don't really know how to react to hard things. This keeps me in the perpetual attitude of, I don't want or need your pity, so I'd rather keep myself to myself. Thank you very much. But being able to open up, share who you are, and simply acknowledge and talk about a hard day you're having is a foundational aspect of building meaningful relationships. This tit-for-tat, give and take, back and forth language that others speak but I can't comprehend is how friendships are built. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I've had a lot of personal growth in the last couple of years. Just before moving to Elon, I developed an unexpected friendship with a previous coworker. As two introverts, the friendship naturally took off about 3 months before I was supposed to skip the town. But this friendship helped me understand what it means to truly feel seen and fully heard in a relationship. I felt like I'd finally found a friend that didn't care about what I could or would do for them, even though I 100% would move mountains for this person if I could. Another huge part of my journey with relationships has been in meeting my current partner, Shauna. She'll kill me if she finds out I talked about her, so keep it under wraps. We originally met several years ago through residence life and later led a trip together at our alma mater. We joke a lot about the progression of our relationship, particularly about how she was someone who refused to let me go, even and especially when I didn't recognize our acquaintanceship as friendship. She's also very much an extrovert, and I'm very much an introvert, and so that probably had something to do with that. Since day one, Shauna has been someone who has shown me what it means to be truly invested in the growth of another human being, even when that growth doesn't meaningfully contribute to your own. At this point, we've been friends for so long that I've forgotten what I have and haven't told her about my past, yet every time I talk about it, she's always there to listen and talk through my reflections with me, even if it's the 5th time she's hearing the same reflection, because I, unfortunately, have a really incredibly short memory. In the last year and a half, as our relationship has progressed beyond friendship, she's also shown me unwavering patience as I navigate breaking down my own walls to make room to let her in. My connection with her has already taught me so much about myself and my blind spots, and I'm so grateful for the ways we have grown and evolved together. Another perk of having Shauna in my life is that through watching the way she interacts with others, with her whole heart and her whole self, I've been able to see and understand the true benefit that can be gained from allowing others into your world. Even though we both moved out to the East Coast at around the same time, I can guarantee she has made more deep and meaningful connections than I have. And while I'm so grateful that she's been able to build her network of support, I'm also admittedly a little envious of how easily she is able to put her trust in others and how natural, meaningful relationships come to her. So, returning to my final months here at Elon, I'm so grateful for the opportunities I've been given here, and in many ways, I'm thankful for the fact that my path has found me here for my master's degree. And at the same time, I wish I had done more to reach out and build relationships with all the wonderful people I've met. But of course, I'm trying not to beat myself up too much about it, because again, years of conditioning can't be undone in 2. One of my goals before I graduate is to begin building a constellation of mentors that can help guide me forward as I head out into my career. This is a daunting and scary task for me, considering that more time will be spent on sharing my needs than my mentors sharing theirs in these relationships. But I have faith that I can do hard things, I think. And for anyone here whose story might sound a little something like mine, you can do hard things too. Remember to be kind and give yourself grace. You are in the process of doing something that has never been taught to you, and any step you make towards genuine connection is a step that should be celebrated with all the vigor of Mardi Gras on the streets of New Orleans. And my hope for you is that someday you will find someone, or maybe someones, who will show you the possibilities that exist when you can begin to trust that you are not the only person that has your back. Thank you.
Maybe you thought I hung the moon. Maybe you thought we were Johnny and June. Maybe we thought it was just us two. Maybe we spoke too soon. We never lie and we don't tell tales. We bite our tongues and our fingernails. We fall in love and we don't fall out. Maybe we speak too soon. Here's to you and me, and in between we draw a line, but we can't see where it's been. We scratch our heads and race against the heart's content. Maybe we hurt who we love the most. Maybe it's all we can stand. Maybe we walk through the world as ghosts. Break my own heart before you can. Here's to you and me, and in between we draw a line, but we can't see where it's been. We scratch our heads and race against the heart's content. Maybe we know how the story ends. Maybe it's not even about us. We both retreat to opposing sands, and love lives on without us. One is love will find a way. Here's to you,